My name is WemmyMo. I'm an artist, an innovator, creative, etc.
Oh yeah, I know what the fuck going on, man. Season 2 and shit. We back in this game, but shit kind of.
Lil Wayne is like a big influence for me. Like early on when I was introduced to rap, of course, the Kanye's, the Lauryn Hills, Commons being from Chicago, Jay-Z, but the one artist that really made me feel like, damn, I want to be like him, and like just seeing like his passion and his confidence when he rapped was like Lil Wayne. So that definitely has been like the biggest musical inspiration. I'll say Chance, along with like Herb, like just the two scenes from like the urban scene along with like the street hood drill scene. I feel like those two, it kind of just like molded my whole sound in a sense. But yeah, I kind of like grabbed both ends of that with my sound. It's like, Uptown is real diverse and whatnot, but for the most part, it was real bittersweet. I feel like it helped me shape my maturity real early, but it taught me a lot of things, It taught me to be myself, be proud of who I am, along with just really mold me into like what I got going on right now. Yeah. Because Uptown is like, I feel like I always say this, the best way to describe it is like trail mix. Like you just don't, you have a whole pot of just a whole bunch of options, like, So like, yeah, it definitely has a lot to do with like how I make music and who I am. I would say my favorite part about Chicago is our culture. I feel like we're trendsetters. So just like from our lingo to our fashion to our music, I feel like we just have it all. So I love that a lot about my city. And then when it comes to like my least favorite thing, I guess is like our blindness and our ignorance. It's like I feel like we just sometimes forget about our value and forget about the potential we have. So like that, that's the number one thing I feel like could be so much better if we really paid more attention to it. I feel like there's so much that we embody, and there's so much that we just have, like we have so much potential, and I feel like we sometimes forget that. I feel like being Nigerian means like being principled. Yeah, that's like the biggest thing that we stand on. We stand on a lot of respect and a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Being principled, being grounded. Like that's what we're big on. So I feel like that's the perfect way to describe it. Lil Wayne just said he's 53% Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Perfect sense. Family is everything to me. Family is life. Without my family, I don't know where I would be. So like, I live and breathe that. Yeah. So my cousins and my mother, they're like, even outside of just blood, like those that I keep by my side as friends, they've became my family. Those are people that I've took under my wing and made them family. So it's everything. Family is everything for me. Drugs. I feel like drugs is different for everybody. I used to, let me not even say I used to smoke. I smoked before, but like I'm not a smoker. But I chose not to smoke weed due to the fact like it's not the best for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like weed is definitely, it's different for everybody. I feel like if it's for some people, it enlightens, like enhances is the word I'm trying to use. A lot of things within people that they couldn't do if they were sober. And like even creatively, it does a lot for you. But for me personally, like just the way I am, I'm high already. Like I'm the type of dude, like the way I act and the way my energy is, you would have thought like I smoked weed. But like, no, that's just me naturally. So I feel like just because of that, like I don't even have the perfect balance with it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to expand my fan base. That's like the number one goal I'm focused on right now. Just making sure I touch bases in like every city I can and just get a cult following. That's really what I'm focused on right now. Yeah, I was just planning to do a lot of things outside of music. If anything, I just want that to be the one thing that opens the door for many other things. Like I have plans to like, you know, take a whole bunch of kids from Chicago and eventually America, black kids, back to Africa, you know what I'm saying? Not in the sense of like forcing people back to Africa, but in the sense of introducing people to their roots, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that have like this misconception on what Africa is. But I feel like just even giving kids the opportunity that want the opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to check it out. Like I want to do things like that. I want to start a program like that. But like specifically Nigeria for right now. But like, you know what I'm saying? As time progresses, hopefully it could be Ghana, you know what I'm saying, Ivory Coast, whatever. I feel like the advice I would give them is breathe. You know what I'm saying? Don't put too much pressure on yourself if you're trying to figure it out. But if you know what you want to do, but you feel like you're like being pushed by outside like force, follow your heart. You know what I'm saying? Follow your heart and don't look back on that. You know what I'm saying? Because like the pain of regret is way worse than the pain of suffering. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you feel it in your heart, follow it. You know what I'm saying? It's not a competition, and like it's not the friendliest thing. And when I say it's not a competition, I feel like a lot of artists get caught up in what the next person is doing. But I feel like the ultimate goal with music is to be the best version of yourself possible. And with that, I feel like you'll get the best art out. And I feel like that just has to do with life too, in a sense. I feel like we were all here to do the best, to be the best us we can be, so that way we can change the world. But I feel like when it comes to music industry, I feel like a lot of people should understand that like it's a business, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that is gonna make you wanna quit. It's a lot of people that's gonna deceive you. It's a lot of things that's like, it's a crazy, and that's any industry. It's not even just music, it's industries, period. But you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, know what you're here for, know what your mission is, and worry only about that. So the new project is Suffering and Smiling 002. It's my second mixtape. Dives into my personal life along with like, I'm just going outside of the box with my sound too. I'm like rapping over beats that people are not accustomed to. But it's a project about evolution. It's a project about like what I was speaking on earlier, following your heart and not looking back. But like, yeah, it's dope, man. I'm excited for you guys to hear it.
Smash 2020. It's happening.
He called it right now.
It happened. It happened. Like, y'all finna be like, damn, deja vu. Like, it happened.